Juggalos and Juggalettes, it's your big homie Big Ian coming at you live for Faygoluvers.net once again. Tonight I'm sitting down with JCW Zone 2 Tuff Tony. Tony, say hello to everybody.
What up, Juggalos? Whoop, whoop.
I just wanted to sit down with Tony this evening so that we could cover the big JCW show coming up in Detroit for Juggalo Weekend this upcoming weekend. So Tony, first of all, I just wanted to get your thoughts on this event. Like, what's going on with this event? What makes it special for
Wow.
Juggalos who are going to be there?
What makes it so special? It's Juggalo Weekend. And what I mean by Juggalo Weekend, that means the Oddball Brawl at St. Andrews Hall. We kick it all off with JCW, which will be Saturday, February 16th. And, the show's starting at 5. Fuck. I mean, then, it's Juggalo Weekend. Think about it, man. It's all Juggalo shit going on all weekend. After JCW, we got the fucking DJ Clay, ABK, Mikey Clark. We're going to be at the Ritz in Warren, Michigan right there for an after party. Fuck. All kinds of shit going on. All right? The next night, February 17th, that Sunday night, you're getting ready to see Riddlebox live. What, man, that's capping off the whole weekend right there. And for Juggalos who can't make it to Michigan, Detroit, they could catch us on psychopathiclive.com for only $7 for both events, Ian. What do you think about that, homie?
That's a pretty impressive deal, if I do say so myself.
That's damn right. I mean, if you're a Juggalo, you want to kick yourself in the ass if you're not coming. But hold up. Don't kick yourself yet, because you can always see it on psychopathiclive.com.
Okay, Tony. Now, moving in specifically to the Oddball Brawl at St. Andrews Hall, you're wrestling in the main event that evening, defending the championship against Sean Davari. So what
Right.
can you tell us about that match? Like, what do you expect from that? Have you fought Davari before?
No, never one time have I. I know who Sean Davari is. I know he was in WWE. I know he was in TNA. The guy's been all over the United States. I mean, one hell of a wrestler. But when it comes to my JCW belt, I mean, the Juggalo heavyweight belt, not only am I the champ, each and every one of them Juggalos are the champ. And I rep that bitch to the fullest, man. There's no way on Juggalo Weekend Sean Davari is going to take what's ours. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome, man. That sounds like a great event. I can't wait to catch it on Psychopathic Live. Now one of the other questions I wanted to ask you was kind of shifting away from the Juggalo Weekend events. Were a couple years ago, Psychopathic had this big announcement about a venue that they purchased in Novi, Michigan. Where they were, and I forget what the specific name of the venue was, because after a couple months there were several different events that were held there, and then it kind of just faded away, and there wasn't really much coverage on what happened to the venue, why things weren't going on there. Can you give us a little bit of insight into what happened to the JCW Wrestling Venue?
Sure can, man. There we are. We got an empty building sitting right there in Novi. We ran a couple shows in there. The police hounded us. They got the Novi council people or whatever came by, locked us down. They said, you can't run shows out of here. This is a business district. If you ain't running a business out of here, then we can't have you. You can't just have people coming in. So we had this bright idea to let all the Juggalos in for free. And they told us if we do that, then, there would have been a big price to pay. And I'm not saying by money-wise. It was just, they was going to fuck with us, you know what I'm saying? So, actually, that building's still sitting there. And, what do you do when you got the city of Novi breathing down your neck,
I understand. Have there been any plans to, try to procure a different venue in a more, hospitable part of Michigan? Or, are there plans to sell the current building since it's, no longer viable for what y'all originally got it for?
Right. You know what? I'm not real for sure on that, Ian. It's more of, we're going to have JCW. I don't care where we go. If we're in Farmington, if we're in Albany, New York, if we're in Indianapolis, we're going to have JCW shows. We're going to find buildings. We wanted a place to call our home, you know what I'm saying? So we didn't get that done. I'm sure there's plans in the future somewhere in Michigan somewhere right there and there close to Detroit, you know, that we're going to find a building. We're going to be able to run for the Juggalos.
Okay. Now I was stepping back a little bit and kind of widening the scope a little bit. I know it's a far ways off now. I mean, we're looking at probably 5 months or so, but the gathering is fast approaching. The announcements of dates and everything have been made. And even though it's a long ways off, what can you tell us about what you guys have got planned for gathering for the JCW this year?
Well, you know, we do it big every year. You know, when we're at the gathering, that's like our WrestleMania. You know, all these guys that's on our roster, you know, we all look forward to the gathering, you know, and we always bring out big surprises, people you ain't seen in a long time, legends, old timers, up and comers, you know, and it's always a surprise. I just don't like to, you know, kick the bucket out and let everything out, you know. So that's kind of like just surprises, man. You know, that's what we like doing.
I gotcha. All right, Tony. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to do the interview tonight, man. Is there anything else you'd like to say to all the Juggalos listening to this right now?
Juggalos, juggalettes, come support family, man. This is what we do, you know, and it's nothing but love coming from me. Nothing but love from me to you. Support family, man. You know, that's all we got, man. You know, nothing but clown love out in this bitch.
Awesome. Well, Juggalos and Juggalettes, this has been Too Tough Tony and Big Ian, and we're out.
That's right. It's Faygoluvers.net. Come check them out, motherfuckers. Whoop, whoop.